Greetings and salutations. I finally found the Mecca, right? Using the word Mecca. Shame on me. Finally found the Eden's Garden. How's that? I finally found. Look at all these planets. I've never come across a galaxy that is so rich in planets, and I still don't know what empty space is for. But none of this stuff has been discovered, so I'm going to soil all of it. Ooh, look at that. Look at that. That's a lot of material. Um, we have a lot of planets here too. What do we have for planets? Let's look at this. Ooh, what do we have here? Atmosphere, yes. PvP, size large, template. Let's go check that out. Walk target. Let's go check that out. Where did you go? So I'm going to go discover all this stuff, and then I'm probably going to set up a base here. And then what I'll do is I'll link it to the other bases because I've been linking all these bases together so I can easily teleport across the galaxy. They're probably going to wipe the server again at some point, but at least I'm working out some of my logistics. You know, work out a good solar teleporter, I work out a good base, I work out, and I've been borrowing heavy from Jeff's design. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a couple things with this video. One is I just want to recap what area that I'm in. I'm in the Zurax territory, right? I'm in the center of the map. Let me back out here. I'm in the center of the map here. And so just to give some perspective, I was over in the alien territory, the legacy area. The issue that I ran into is there's not a lot there. It's pretty barren. And so I wanted a lot of POIs to raid, and so I kind of cut through here because I knew that the Zerax was kind of the first race, or I figured it'd be the most fleshed out in content. But and so I've just been raiding these Zerax POIs, and plus they're kind of like the default bad guys. And I haven't even touched the krill yet, but just to show you kind of how what I've done is this warp line cuts through here, and then it goes. I've gotten it to where it kind of corkscrews into here, and you can see where I'm at in here. So I'm not at the bottom, but I'm pretty central-ish. And most of these planets are hard, and that's what I've been looking for is hard planets. And right now I'm here, right? So I got a base over here at Milfind or Mil right here at Milfinda, and I've kind of corkscrew my way. You can see where I've kind of cut through here, and then like corkscrewed through here, and then back around here. And so my goal is to kind of I could probably make this jump from here to here. What is that? What is that? Does that say what the distance is? Let me see. That'd be great if I could do the loop. If I could do the somehow, what is this one? It doesn't. 14.8 light years. What is this one? 15.8 light. Yeah. So that way I can close the gap. So that actually gets me pretty close back to Finland. Let me see. Well, it's still quite a few jumps. But if I could close that gap, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 versus the other way is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. If I could, yeah, because I'm looking for the hard planets. Basically, is what I'm doing. I'm looking for the better content, and the issue that you run into is kind of in game. Things become overly. I'm not going to say easy, but the monsters are. I mean, the enemies are harder and blah blah blah. But the issue that you kind of run into is you're just looking for more challenge. You're looking for a little bit more depth, and so I think what I'm going to do is I'll throw down a solar base here because I want to ultimately set up shop in an M planet. What I found is the M constellations produce the most solar. And so kind of the idea is I'll set up shop somewhere on an implant. Let me see. An implant. I have come across a K that put out 15.1 KPU, but you can see right here where I could probably set up. What is this? PVE, right? Perfect. I could probably. What is this? PvP, PvP, PvP. I only build in PvE. What is it? Is that empty space with PvE? I do not know what empty space does. PvE station services. I generally like to build next to a Prometheum node, just because for emergency purposes, right? But what is this? 4 KP 4.7. Like this thing is right up on the star. Like from there to there, this is what is that? 4.7. 4.7. What if I went from here to here? That's weird. I'm getting the same 4.7. I think it's giving me 4.0, 4.0, 3.4. Okay, it's giving me the distance from me to it is what it's doing. That's what it's doing. That's what it's doing. So I have to go to the planet. But the closer you are to the star, the more energy you'll generate. And I want to get above, as a general rule of thumb, I want to get above 8, 7 or 8 as a minimum. So if I can put up a star, to put up a base in a galaxy that has a fair amount of resources, like this one's got, like this would be, well, it's PvP, right? So I would have to do, like this would be good. This would be good because I have all these resources to pull from. What is this? That would be okay. I'd prefer this over this. PvP, PvE, like this would be good also. Look at all these resources. But to be honest, I think this is a better home. Plus you have a planet. What is that? Silicon that I ran straight into. Don't really need a lot of silicon because I can convert, but I'll get it anyways. Oh, there we go, Prometheum. Right, Prometheum. That's really ultimately what I'm after is the and you can just see I just hold this like this, and this thing just starts just pulling, strip mining these things. And the server I'm on, the asteroids reset every 8 hours, so it's kind of one of those deals where, and I can throw the beauty is I can throw down a cheap solar teleporter and some of these galaxies, just as it's only like 500 iron and like 200 zircosamine and 200 whatever, right? The hard part, or the part that kind of sucks, is the 30 minutes of craft time. So what I did the other day was I pre-manufactured 10 of them, and then I linked it across the galaxy, and so I made a network all the way from the trader zone all the way to the legacy zone. It's connected, so it's literally like an 800 meter or 800 light year jump. It's pretty impressive. And so my goal is to, and I guess my issue here is that I don't think I have the mats. We got to see where I'm at, but I don't think I have the mats to craft another base. Let's see where we're at. So that's good. I don't need it all. I don't whatever. Where am I at? So I'm here. So let's find the planet. And I'm gonna stop the video here. Let's see where we're at here. Oh, we got the Promethean. Let me get this real quick. I know there's a planet somewhere, or maybe I'm not. Yeah, there it is. Look how blue that planet is. Wow. I've been doing a bunch of research lately on voxel games and kind of what the different technologies are. There's quite a bit of an evolution of the voxel experience. Okay, uh, definitely, and there's different. There's been a bunch of problem solving when it comes to planets and how to do planets, and I've seen like 8 different examples on how to do planets, and I can kind of recognize their solution in the game with how they've come across dealing with the voxel planets, and it does speak to the quality of the development team once you start to kind of understand the challenges that exist in a voxel world, and how far they've come based off of some of the content out there on Unity. You realize you're like, oh shit, that's impressive that they got that worked out. Of course it's 5 years in the making. I think this game originally hit early access on Steam in like 2016 or something, but it's still impressive to know that they were able to kind of get all that fleshed out. And um, yeah. So, anyways, I'm gonna stop the video here. My next video is gonna be I'm gonna do the planet exploration. Since I'm discovering it, I might as well throw up a planet. It doesn't mean I'm gonna build a base there, but I'll go hit all the POIs, and it doesn't mean I'm gonna raid them. I'm just gonna uncover them. And if anybody's looking for a faction to join up with, or community to kind of hang out, me and Sandman, we're kind of a couple old solo dogs. But if you want to join up with us and play on the persistent world, you're more than welcome. Um, everything's we kind of share everything, so it's not really an issue. He's kind of presently set up in the legacy zone and staying over there, and I kind of he just teleports to me whenever we're on together, and we go raid a bunch of Xerax POIs, because there's not a whole. I found 2 planets over there in the legacy zone that have legacy POIs. It's kind of thin, unfortunately, and I like a lot of havoc, and so that was kind of my reasoning to segue over here to the Xerox zone. Oh, you can see it turned red. Let's see if I got enough to craft another base. All right, thanks for watching.